Ahoy, footy fans! Carrington Park in Bathurst provides the backdrop to Saturday afternoon's top of the table clash between the Penrith Panthers and Newcastle Knights. Should be a cracker of a game with a lot of same game multi opportunities. So let's check out some stats, head on over to the browser and see what we can come up with. Alright, so let's start with a nice simple 3-leg multi and focus on the Penrith Panthers. They have won 40 of their last 43 matches when they've been the favourite. They are the favourite here today. Despite a few key outs, I think they will still be too strong. So let's go ahead and put the Panthers as a lock for the basis of our multi. And of course, try-scorer markets, it's my favourite. I find that they pay the best. Anytime try-scorer. Stephen Crichton is always a pretty good pick. He scored a try 3 of the last 4 games. He's playing in the centres now. He's taken on that Matt Burton role of sorts. Not that he plays the same way, but in that the ball is always going to find itself in Stephen Crichton's hands. So he's pretty good odds for an anytime try scorer. On the Newcastle side of things, they've also got a couple of pretty regular try scorers over there. So Dominic Young, he has scored tries in both the games so far. Anari Tuali has scored at least 1 try in 7 of the last 9 matches. Dominic Young is the one with the 100% hit rate so far this year, so let's go ahead and add him in. And we've got $7. As you know, I like to push things a little bit. I like to get things up around the $10 mark. So let's see what happens if we take the Panthers out to win and say the Panthers to win by 13 plus. That's looking a bit better. We do, of course, then have to rely on not just the try scorers, but we have to rely on the margin as well. But I do like to get around that $10 mark to make things just a little bit more worthwhile. What's the line doing, actually? Okay, that's a little bit better. Penrith Panthers to cover the line gets us up around that $10 mark. But if you're not feeling as adventurous as I am and you're happy with the $7 odds, stick with the Panthers to win outright. As a matter of fact, that is maybe what I will do. No, let's go Panthers to cover the line. Panthers will cover the line. Bump up the odds an extra $3. $10.08. That's looking nice. Penrith Panthers to cover the line. Stephen Crichton, anytime try scorer. Dominic Young, anytime try scorer. Let's go ahead and lock that in. 3-leg same game multi. Done and dusted. So the Newcastle Knights form an intriguing proposition here in this game. They have started the year well, but they've also come up against who have they? They've played an underdone Roosters team. The Roosters in week 1, they had a lot of guys coming back, and it was their first footy in who knows how long. So they caught the Roosters at a very good time. Round 2, they had the Tigers, and the less we say about the Tigers, sorry Tigers fans, but the less we say about them, the better. So this will really be their first proper test, I think, and we will see where they're really at. I don't necessarily think that they are anywhere near up to the same standard to challenge with the Panthers, even though the Panthers do have a lot of guys out. The Liam Martin's out with a leg injury. Nathan Cleary is still being held back. James Fisher-Harris is out. And Brian To'o out with a knee injury. So they are missing a few guys, a few key ingredients there, but they've proved that they can win without Nathan Cleary. They've proved that they can win without Fisher-Harris. Brian To'o is a big out, but he hasn't been at 100% all year so far. All year. It's been like 2 weekends. But he hasn't been playing at 100%, so he was obviously struggling with something, and that's now caught up with him, and he's out. But let's just say that Newcastle are the real deal. Even with Ponga out, Ponga's out for the Knights themselves, so they've got their own injury issues. But let's say Newcastle cover the line, and let's see what happens there. And if they're going to stay in this game, they are going to have to score some tries. So what if we do put in their two guys, Inari Tuala and Dominic Young, their regular try scorers. So Newcastle to cover the line, Inari Tuala and Dominic Young, anytime try scorer. So if you're feeling like jumping on the Knights bandwagon, that's a very tempting offer. $10.44 for another option for a 3-leg multi. Now, I'm not going to fiddle around too much with this one. We're going to keep it nice and simple. If you want to go up to a 4-leg, I personally am not going to worry about a 4-leg in this game, but if you do want to, you can put them all together, those try scorers. Stephen Crichton, Inari Tuala, Dominic Young, and the Penrith Panthers to win $18.15. Actually, I might have a crack at that. Let's have a punt on a 4-leg multi. Let's do it. And that all looks pretty good to me. Panthers and Knights. A couple of 3-leg multis. And one 4-leg multi. Let's lock it in. That all looks pretty good to me. Best of luck to everybody if you decide to have a punt. And remember, keep it fun. Keep it real. Don't let it become a problem. Gamble responsibly. Fingers crossed for some big wins. We got very close last night in the Roosters-Rabbitohs game. We missed out a $900 4-leg multi by 1 leg. Very painful. But that's what happens. That would have been a great payout. So fingers crossed on this one. There's a couple $100 potential there if things go our way. So good luck. Good luck to myself. Good luck to everybody else. And we'll see you at kickoff for the live stream of the game, and we'll follow along. So until then, cheers.